And how is it some books seem twice as long as they actually are? Why is this chapter a fourth of the book? Why bother making chapters at all if they're going to be so long? Maybe they went over on their chapter budget. Oh, here they come out from hibernation. My sweetheart. Oh, they're wandering around the house again. They are so cute, draped in that blanket, like a fuzzy ghost floating around the house. Are they going to look in the fridge? Yep. Nothing there. How about the cabinet? Yep, still nothing new. Doing the rounds. Aw, I can tell they're having a bad day. Poor baby. They haven't been sleeping well at all recently. It can be so hard for them this time of year. I know they've been having a rough time not thinking about painful memories, even if it was a long time ago. Hey, sweetie pie. Hi, what you doing? Nothing? You seem like you're having a bad day. Well, every few hours you come out here and look at all the snacks and then disappear again without actually eating anything. What's up? Tell me. Tell me how you're feeling. You feel alone. How so? Oh, yeah, you're thinking about them? Dealing with some old emotions? I'm sorry, baby. No, you shouldn't just be over it by now. Healing doesn't work like that. It's not linear where you start at one end and go to the other. It's like a big, wavy, swervy roller coaster. It gets better, then worse, then it's gone, and then it's back for no reason. Come here, snuggle bug. Come here. Come on, give me some snugs. No, it's not, I was not going to finish that chapter soon anyway. It's not a problem. Come here. Yeah. Hey. I'm sorry you're having a tough day. Yeah? Well, the group you left behind? It's a very human thing to need and want community. We all want to belong somewhere. We all want to feel special, like we matter in a big way. That's where abusive people try to sneak in. They really know how to love bomb us, with lots of positive attention all at once and make us feel super special just for showing up and being in this inner circle with them. They create a very us versus them mentality. You're inside the circle or you're outside. And when you left, I'm sure that felt very intense. Being told you were now on the other side of this barrier that they created. All these people who told you that you were so special and important to them suddenly didn't care about you anymore once you left. It makes sense that would feel lonely and probably really confusing. No, you're not weak for falling for their lies. If you were weak, they wouldn't have tried to use you like that. They wouldn't be able to. This isn't a walk in the park. This is tough stuff. You're incredibly strong and resilient. They just knew exactly what lies to tell you to get you to stay. No, that doesn't mean you were dumb. It just means you trusted people who told you they knew how to make life better. Who doesn't want their life to be better? Well, it always starts out that way. They made you promises that sounded really great. And of course you wanted it to be true. They probably wanted it to be true. Life is so difficult, and any little piece of light we see can look really bright compared to that. It started out great, but like any kind of covert abuse, there's a lot that stays hidden. That's something that's a big red flag, whether it's a person or a job or a group. If they're being really vague and avoid transparency, it's usually because they know you'll avoid them if they're honest and upfront. If you ask questions and they immediately get defensive, that's a big warning sign. Getting upset and saying the details are none of your business, or even that it's wrong to ask, can mean they're trying to hide something. But unless you knew that, it could be hard to notice. That's one way groups like the one you were in try to keep you from leaving. They're using you, so they need you to stay. And their goal is just to shut down any kind of questions you have and keep other people from questioning too. And they'll probably try to turn it back on you somehow and make you feel bad for asking. If you ask a question they don't like, they might say that you're letting fear get the best of you, or you're doubting the authority of the group or the leaders. They'll dodge the issue entirely and attempt to make you feel bad for even wondering if what they're saying is wrong. If an idea is true, the more you question it and the more you look into it, the more true it will appear. I can't imagine how hard it was to leave. Feeling like you belonged, being so important and so special to the group. People noticed if you weren't there and asked about you. But as soon as you had questions, the people who said they'd always be there for you suddenly didn't care. That's a terrible betrayal. On a very small scale, I've had people I haven't heard from in years contact me out of the blue. So kind, so excited to reconnect. But as soon as I didn't want to buy whatever they were selling, they would vanish and I would never hear from them again. And that's just a tiny example. People also try to sell us on ideas and lifestyles, and it's wrong. It's wrong to use people and then throw them away. And I'm sorry you went through that. I'm so sorry, baby. I know you want to just forget all about it. And the past is a tricky thing because we want to look ahead and leave it all behind, and that's good. It's good not to get trapped looking back, but healing is complicated, and sometimes we need to go back and think through what happened with the knowledge that we have now. You can see things you weren't able to see before. Yeah, it helps you understand what was really happening. When we don't know any better, we believe what people say. Even if it's wrong, we trust them because we don't know any better. And then as we learn, we're able to see that they lied to us. And that hurts. Sometimes over and over every time you remember a new thing. But now that you know the truth and what was really going on, you can start healing. There are lots and lots of people like them out there, and they just don't care who they hurt. Some are more obvious than others. Some can hurt more than others. You are right to feel hurt and betrayed because what they did was wrong. They lied to you, They made you feel responsible and guilty for the mistakes they were making. And then they said you were selfish and confused when you decided to leave and get out from under their control. That had nothing to do with you. They were wrong. I know you were talking about the more time goes by, the more you can see how they mistreated you and how much that hurts. And I can see it on your face. You'll mention something that happened, then pause and think and say, that was pretty messed up. Because you're just realizing it for the first time. I know you're dealing with a lot of memories that used to be happy until you realize what was really happening in them. You thought you were part of something wonderful, but now you know that was just part of a show. Just an attempt to get you to do what they wanted you to do. Because as soon as you wanted to learn more and ask questions, the shine was gone and you felt trapped. Yeah, it's normal to miss some things. Of course. I don't doubt you had some good times connecting with other people, being part of something exclusive, having that community. Don't feel guilty for finding happiness in that. You were doing your best to survive. There is nothing wrong with wanting your life to be better or wishing you knew the secrets and answers that everyone else is looking for but can't seem to find. It's not bad. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. Yeah, well, you'd think that, but the people most likely to end up in cults aren't gullible. Some of them are, but that's not the most common shared trait. Do you know what it is? It's hope. People who are hopeful and optimistic, who think things could be better and are willing to try new stuff. That's what most people who end up in situations like this have in common. That's an amazing trait to have. You don't want to suppress that part of yourself. It's just a matter of setting boundaries and recognizing when people are trying to take advantage of that. And that's something we all have to learn. And you have learned a lot. You know a lot of things now that you didn't know before. So you can't blame yourself for where you came from. Things are different now. You're different now. No, that is something I love about you. Yeah. Your curiosity, your adventure, your bravery. I love it. It's amazing. Just like you. People try to mess with you because you're shiny. They notice you. They see that you have so much to offer. That's why they're always trying to take it. But not everyone deserves your time and attention. They can't just steal it. They have to earn it. Your attention, your dedication is a very valuable thing. You are a strong person. Look what you've made it through. It wasn't easy, but you made it out. You didn't know any better, and now you know. Baby, it's okay to feel all those feelings. You can feel them all at the same time, too. That's something that exists and is allowed. You can be sad, you can be upset, you can have some good memories, all mixed in. I love you. I'm proud of you. And you're doing amazing. Healing is not easy. It hurts. But it's going to get better. Even if it takes a while. Now, do you want to hear a very long chapter of a surprisingly short book that seems like it's 3 times longer than it actually is? No? What? That didn't entice you? I don't know. Maybe I won't finish it. I just feel like it would feel incomplete if I didn't. But it's not very good. So maybe I won't waste the time on it. No, I'm hungry. Watching you methodically wander around and look for snacks to appear has made me pretty snacky, actually. So, what do you say? We make some hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres. Yeah? Let's do it.